All right, we will wait until this gets going here. I know it usually takes a few seconds, you guys, but we'll wait till it gets going here. I know a few of you guys will pop in, but like I said, I will not see it until it pops up on my screen. So, yeah, check it out. We got a bunch of topics right there that we can kind of go over, which is kind of cool. But, again, we're going to wait for a few of you guys to come in here so that we can start this all. And hopefully, this will start working good. Let's go take a quick look here. Hold on, just give me a sec, guys. Just want to make sure it looks good on my side. If it is acting funny, definitely let me know. And if the quality is bad or it's choppy, let me know. It looks funny because now that I'm looking at it on my side, guys, the chat is up inside the thing up there. Anyways. What's going on, Art Boy? You made it. You made it. Again, we're going to give it another minute just to let everybody kind of get in here before I start ripping off on my to-do list that's right there. So we'll give that a few more seconds. It's always kind of difficult to manage all this stuff, but we'll see what happens. What's up, Arch? I don't even know how you say that. Archnet8? I don't even know how you say your name in there. I know my topic section. My problem is I always have so many things I want to say and I forget. So I had a huge list of stuff that I wanted to kind of go over because I get those questions a lot. So I just kind of want to go over them. So yeah. Okay. Well, we're just gonna start this right now and kind of go down my list, and then anybody who else is watching this can kind of get an idea of what we are going over later. So the first topic, the Double Crusher kit update. So if you guys remember, we came out with a kind of a buckshot 3-round burst, whatever you want to call it, for the Double Crusher. It included the 2 tips, the 2 air restrictor or extended air restrictors, and these down here, kind of these, I don't even know what you want to call these, like these little dart holders. Now, we only offered the kit currently in orange, but you guys are probably looking at that and saying, well, how did you get one of those blue ones? For a lot of you guys who did order the kit, we actually threw in, I would throw in one of these and be like, hey, surprise! But I think that we are going to start offering the tips in blue, just so you can have something that kind of looks like a Mega Dart, and then you can kind of pick and choose, right? Because I think the blues, to be honest, if we take a look at these, and I'll throw these up here on this little small mini camera, I think the blues look like way better than the orange. I think it goes really, really well with the, actually I probably should put it here. I think they go really, really well with the, right, with the look of the Double Crusher. I don't know. Let's throw these both in there and kind of see. What do you guys think? I'm just kind of curious. What do you guys think? The blue or the orange? Whew, that's a tough one. That is a tough one. I got to say the blue looks really good because it matches. So that's just something a lot of people are asking. I have printed a couple other kind of experimental colors. Like I had the black tip up here, and I was just looking at it. I was like, I kind of don't like it. But a lot of the stuff that I print that I don't, the stuff that I print that I actually don't put on Etsy, a lot of times when you guys order, I'll just throw it in and say, hey, look, you got kind of like a custom 1 of 5, right? Because I'll print black, and maybe I just don't think I'll like it, and so I'll just throw it in as an extra kind of item. And that's what I ended up doing with these blue back dart holders back here, is I just started throwing them in with people who ordered the buckshot kit, and they were like, that's awesome. I'm like, hey, well, maybe I'll start introducing the blue, and you can get it. So I just wanted to throw that out there, guys, that, yeah, you can get these blues now, you know, on our shop. Well, it's going to be done after this meeting, so I just want to throw that out there. So, yes, yeah, one more thing. So, with the Double Crusher, actually, see, I skipped to number 2. I should have did topic number 1 first. So, I was just talking about the colors. Let's go back to the updates to the kit. So, if you guys remember, the first couple kits with the extended air restrictor kind of looked like this, right? It had kind of that triple prong, whatever you want to call it. It went up, went up in there. And the whole point of getting maximum air down the line or down out the barrel is to just have a one-way shot. And so I experimented and I went down to 2, like this, to see if I can get more air down there without blocking any of the holes. And then I ultimately went to just 1. And if you look at this, I mean, look at how much more air can get through there now comparison to, it's just a big, I mean, now it's just a big hole with just one of these. And that's what's great about it is this now, really you just need one dart to push this down. You don't need all three. It's not even that hard. I'm going to throw it up here so you guys can kind of see this. And I noticed that you get probably about a 5%, or not 5%, but about a 5 FPS gain with going with just the straight hole. Just like that. And when I kind of thought about it, I was trying to lighten this thing up. And to be honest, I was like, yeah, I don't really need 3 tabs on the top. 2 was still doesn't make any sense. You just need the 1. So this is going to be the new kind of style that you're going to get going forward. Anybody who has the old ones, it's still fine. You are just shooting about 5 FPS, you know, lower than just the regular. But see, check it out. Super kind of cool. So didn't want anybody to be alarmed if you guys got a kit and you're like, what the heck is going on? Purple, you want purple. I still got that purple of yours in there. So I'm just saying, it's been sitting there for a while. But yeah, your translucent purple is definitely cool. So that is topics number 1 and 2, the kit updates as well as the kit colors. Now here's the big one, the big rig kit updates. You guys are like, big rig kit? What do you got for a big rig kit? So let's check this out. So this is something we've actually been working on for a while. If you guys remember, I wanted to make a kind of an insert like we did for the double crusher for the big rig. What I really wanted to do, oh man, that's in there good. What I really wanted to do is make an inline kit, but the way that the barrel is tapered, you really can't get 3 small darts to have multiple in here because it's kind of tapered. I don't know if you guys can kind of see that, but it's tapered down. So you just don't have that same flexibility as, say, like the XFKOs, where you can just have the larger barrel in the back and the smaller one in the front. So what we ended up doing is I ended up making one that has 2. Now this is something completely different, and I'm still working on it. The biggest problem about that is you're really still only shooting, per barrel, you're still only shooting two shots with 2 shots coming out. I couldn't fit 6 in there without it kind of being, you know, a little flimsy on the side, because remember, the front bore has to be there, but then the darts behind it have to have a bigger bore in the back. And one of the things I noticed is the more barrels that I introduced on the outside for more stuff to shoot out, the less consistent it was, right? When the air comes out, I don't know if it's going to be choosing the top, the bottom, who knows? It just wants to go the least path of resistance, so sometimes it would shoot the top one 15 FPS more than the bottom one, and it was always kind of random because of the air. So I'm still working on that, but I ended up making something like this. And you guys are like, what is that? So what this is basically, without a barrel that is permanently in there, you kind of got these kind of pull-out barrels. Now, they're just friction fit. I've seen some other people make something very similar, but ours are, yeah, just kind of the same thing. Really, it's just an insert you can just push, and you push. And this is my version number 2. These little kind of ribs up here, hopefully you guys can kind of see this. These little ribs, like right here, just make it so that when you're pulling it out, you guys have the ability to really grab it, because it's all friction fit. And some people are like, well, isn't it going to fall out? No, man, you push this thing in there, and you'll see there's usually going to be a little line. You can only go so far where you can kind of just shoot it. And you can shoot 5, 6, 7, 8 times, dump this out, and maybe you're going to have extras right here, right? I'm thinking my kit is going to have 3 of these available, so that way you have 1 for the barrel, 2 for down here. Now here is what is awesome, guys. How many shots do you think that holds? You know I ain't going to go out with 3, so I made it hold 6. You could almost go 9, but you just have really bad performance, right? Because that is so much energy trying to push out. So look at this. We'll throw a couple in here. So there's 3, right? We'll put those all in. And we're going to go a little more here. Boom, 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 boom. So we're going to shove 6 in here. I've tried 9, and I just don't like how not far it's shot, right? It was pretty bad FPS. So you get it, you slam it in there, you cock it like normal. It's such a burst of bullets. You can twist it, throw it out, grab another one from the bottom, right, and then throw it in. So I thought that was kind of cool, and there is something else that we're going to do for this. Mine is printing now. Not only are we going to do the barrels, right, so you can just go in, we also are going to do, and I'm not quite sure, I think I have one in my pocket. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, it's right here. So, it's almost done. So I was going to have it where you can put the extendicite here, kind of like we did with the MK2 kit, if you guys remember that. we did that with the MK2 kit where we added that additional kind of sight right in there, wheels right in there. And then what I wanted to do is kind of extend that out so that you can hold additional mags in it, right? So you can have like another one like right here or another one right there. I don't know if I'm going to go that route yet because I don't know. I'm like, okay, you know, is someone really going to torque that thing and break it? So we might just do an extended sight in the back here, which I've already have done. And I'm printing kind of an extended shell holder right here like this. So you can put like 1, 2, 3, or, you know, however you guys want to do it. We'll see. I should have that done here in the next few days. I just kind of wanted to talk about, again, the 6-shot blast from this thing. It is massive, you guys. It is a lot of shots downstream. And it shoots about the same FPS that you would see typically from the Mega XL dart, right? So you can just shoot your Mega Blast, pull out a Mega Dart, throw it in there, shoot it, pull out another Mega Blast, throw it in there, shoot it. It is kind of up to you. But yeah, our kit is definitely going to have 3 of these. We are extending, again, like those ribs at the top up here. Just because when you're taking this thing out, you really need something to kind of grab onto to twist. And we've shot, I don't even know, I've shot probably my test ones out of here at least 100 times, and this thing's still working great. It works really, really good. But our new inline stuff, it's not up to the point where it's consistent, right? So you have 4 shots in there, and you have 2 shots loaded, so you can cock it, shoot it, and shoot 2. You got to give it that downward flick, right? Kind of like the normal inline to shoot the other 2. And then I'm like, okay, you know, it works. And then our 6-round one is like, it's just not exactly how I like it yet. It's going to take a little more iterations. I mean, to be honest, I could probably print it and sell it, but you know me, I want that consistency. I want to be able for you guys to be like, hey, when I cock this thing and I go, I want it to shoot. I don't want to have to do this 5 or 6 times to make it load. So keep an eye out for that. I say with probably in the next week or so, we should have our kit finalized so that you guys can get, again, the shells. We are working on a rival one. The thing with rival, guys, is I could shove 2 or 3 rival rounds in here, but I don't know. I like the darts so much better because you just get this bigger spread, right, than the rival stuff. So I just kind of wanted to throw that out there. All right, so now that we're done with topic number, what was that? Topic number 3. We want to talk about topic number 4, the Boom Dozer 48-shot kit. So we have another one of those printing. If you guys remember, I got my Boom Dozer here. Let me take this thing down. If you guys remember, we created the kind of the 24 shot here. We've seen others that are like 30, but I feel like the FPS isn't there. 4 was the magic number for us. 4 per shot was good. 3 per shot was okay. 2 per shot, I'm like, that's just not, when you're talking about a Boom Dozer, right? You need a lot of shots. So what we ended up doing is we extended this basically double, right? And we tried making an inline kit for that as well. And it works okay. It's just, again, it's not up to kind of what I would expect it to be, right? To where you have 4 shots and you need to give it that downward thrust for all of those 4 to kind of reseat in the barrel. So that way you really have 48 shots, and then, yeah, I mean, 12 of those, right, are going to be 4 shots, which is kind of crazy. So probably next week, that thing takes almost 2.5 days, 3 days to print. So every time we want to make a little tweak, it's like we're like, okay, we put 3 days behind. But still, if you guys want to check out that kit here, I mean, look at that thing. This thing is just insane, right? And we had a lot of people ask us too if we can have kind of have this transition, right, where it goes from the 4-shot back to the Mega XL, back to the 4-shot, back to the Mega. So it like kind of skips Mega XL to the 4-shot, Mega XL to the 4-shot. So I don't know. I mean, I don't even know. Is that something you guys even like? Would want it to transition from the Mega XL to the 4-shot to the Mega XL to the 4-shot, so it like goes back and forth? I don't know. Those things take a while to print, literally like 2 to 3 days because of how large and precise that particular drum is. And so for that to hog up my printer for 3 days and nobody wants it, yeah, I'm like, I don't know. So just kind of wanted to throw that out there. We have a lot of stuff in the works. The inline kit I think is going to be nice for this. The only problem is with an inline kit for one of these, you can get to the darts in the back. But how are you going to get to the darts in here? You can't. You can't if the inline clip is in here, you have to like dig them out, and you're obviously not going to take this thing out to do it. So that's why I'm kind of on the fence about the inline kit for the Boom Dozer. But I wanted to catch everybody up on that. But, oh, hey, what's going on? Nerf Talk is here. Yay! The inline kit, it did work for the Boom Dozer. I just didn't like how seating one dart is really easy, right? Just going like this, and it's seated. But seating 4 darts, going like that, it was always hard for me to get all 4 to be seated. So there's ways that you can tweak the chamfer on it so the darts go in there a little easier, but I just couldn't get it to be consistent that it shot them all every single time. So every little retweak takes, again, takes about 3 days to print. So that one takes a long process. But you probably missed it, Nerf Talk. So I created a little insert here that you could shove 6 darts in your big rig. You just throw that in, cock it, shoot it, right? You can take it out, or you can have multiple, so you can have a couple shots. So you'll see that on the replay. It's actually pretty cool. I do the small half-length buckshots, medium mega, large XL. Like out of the double crusher arch. Yeah, you missed it, Nerf Talk. Yeah, you see that right here? You see this? Well, I'm gonna shoot all my darts, but look, 1. Oh, it's kind of a hard push in there. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Look at this. Boom. And you just go like this. You just throw the tip in there, right? It's friction fit. Boom. 6 shots, man. That's a lot. And then when you're done, you just kind of twist it. And then I'm assuming with my kit, you're probably going to have a couple of these. So you just take another one, throw it in there, and boom. The whole thing about these is I wanted to do different types, right? Yeah, I stick 2 megas in there, stick a couple rivals, and so you can kind of pick and choose and have like a rival one here, have a 6-shot, so you just pull it out and go. And it works great. There's a few tweaks I'm going to make to this, and then I also talked about having a upgraded sight up here to where you can hold additional shells, right? But that's coming here in about a week or so. So I just kind of wanted to show people that because this is pretty crazy. Oh, about the Boom Dozer. Yeah, the Boom Dozer one, man, if I could print that cylinder quicker, it would be great. But that cylinder is it's a lot of work. That thing is a lot of work. It is no joke. NorCal Nerf Club. What's going on? What's going on? Okay, so Boom Dozer 48-shot kit. Yes, we went over that. XFKO Customs, the candy and slime. So, man, what was it, like 2 months ago? We talked about these, right? About the custom XFKO inlines that were kind of above and beyond the regular XFKOs. And I'm like, yeah, I'll get them out in about a week. And I just been so busy with the 3D designs on all this stuff here that, yeah, we are officially going to get these up within this week. These are very low run. I'll probably only make 2 or 3 of these a month, and I'm pretty sure they're going to sell out really quick. If it's anything like the standard FXKO, those things sell really quick, but these will be also serialized based upon the order that they're ordered. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm probably going to keep all the serial number 1s for myself. And then when I list them, it's very similar to the kits that the kits you can do the different tips, right? So we have a couple up here, like right here. I think I have like 5 tips right now, or something like that. So based upon the thing, you could just say, yeah, you know what? I want to select the kit or the tip style 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. But I already have a couple of these done, and I already know they're going to sell out really, really quick because a few of you guys have been asking for it like all the time. Like, when are you going to sell it? When are you going to sell it? And I've just been so busy designing these other kits for this, I just really haven't had time because these take a while. I mean, these, with the paint job and everything, I mean, these take at least 2 days to do. At least 1 day painting for sure, if not 2, because I want to make sure that it's, legit for you guys. So yeah, these are going to be very low runs. They are not going to be the same run category as the standard XFKO, which I think I'm up in the 80s or something like that now. These are going to be probably 1 or 2 or 3 a month. One thing too that is not on my topics list is some of you guys that have these. I've been waiting to say something, but I was going to do like a drawing for a lot of the people who do have the XFKOs. I was going to do like a kind of a drawing and say, okay, hey, if you own serial number 3, 6, 9, 7, 8, 77, 44, whatever it is, special series number 1. I've been keeping track of them all, it was going to be like a kind of a drawing to say, hey, thank you guys for purchasing an XFKO. And then I was going to send out, maybe like number 2 of the, of the candy one or something like that. I am going to do something like that on a video probably coming up here soon. So for everybody who has one, you guys are technically already entered into that. I just haven't done it yet because I wanted to announce it first. So it's a 6-shot chamber with a pair of small, medium, and large ammo types. You'll need less PLA compared to the full 48 half lengths. True. The full 48 half length actually doesn't have that much because the inner bore, you can't see it. It's actually bigger for the inline. So it's when you have a cylinder that comes all the way down, it actually takes up more PLA. So I'm just throwing that out there. Auction off that sludge. I could. This bad boy right there. I think I have one more. I think I have one more slime. I thought I had 2. And I don't know where it went. But yeah, I got another one somewhere. Maybe I should just say, here you know. Those are very, very special. They took a lot of time. You should mod the Ultra Amp to half dart. Yeah? Like that bad boy right there. I think they actually have a kit for that. I've seen it. It would basically what you'd need on that is an extended pusher, which I've already seen out there you would need, and then a different flywheel cage. And then, of course, an adapter for the half-length thing. So I've thought about it. Yeah, this one's good, Nerf Talk. I'm telling you, man. Like if you could see, I don't know how well you guys can see this, but if you could see like the paint job on there, it's pretty legit. I mean, I can't even, there's some of these that I look at, guys, and I'm like, woo. Hopefully this camera can see it. But I think I have 2 of these. I don't know where I don't know where my other one's at. I don't know. I think it's maybe over here or something like that. But yeah, this one is pretty good. I tried a bunch of other stuff and it didn't turn out so well. All right, XFoxGames Etsy. So you guys know that, I mean, probably about 3 to 4 months ago, with the lack of Nerf kits that I wanted to do, I started building my own. I actually started building my own before then, thinking, man, okay. And then a lot of people were asking me for it, like, how did you do that? Like, how did we get one of those? So I started up an Etsy store, and it's been crazy. I mean, it's crazy. Sometimes I don't get an order for like a week, and all of a sudden, like Sunday, I get like 8, and I'm like, what are you guys doing? What's so special about this Saturday? And I think currently right now, I mean, I've done 140 orders in over 4 months. It is crazy. A ton of blasters, a ton of kits. I mean, you guys keep me so busy, but it is awesome because now I'm able to really kind of the stuff that I think is cool and that I was making for myself, I can enjoy with you guys. And then I get to see some of the stuff that you guys are making where I'm like, man, that is so legit. On my last stream, I was like, yeah, if people can send me over pictures of their XFKOs that they've made, I'm telling you, some of them are like, they put some of this stuff to shame. I'm like, man, you guys are like really good. So I just wanted to thank everybody who's even looked at my shop or even purchased anything, because you guys rock, man. I mean, I never thought that anybody would really. I thought maybe I would sell 1 or 2 of a kit, a blaster. They'd be like, okay, that's cool, fine. But man, you guys rock, man. I mean, you guys are just crazy. So I cannot thank you enough, and that is one of the reasons why I give a lot of stuff back to you guys. I mean, a lot of stuff that you guys order. I'm ordering stuff. I got a pile of stuff that I want to give away. So the giveaway that's coming up here on the 28th, where you can either win the Striker or the Conquest, I thought that was pretty sweet. I mean, both those are about $60 blasters, and I mean, I would love to win one. But that kind of leads us into topic 7 and 8. For the giveaway coming up on the 28th, again, the Striker, a brand new Striker or a Conquest, you guys can win. All you literally had to do was comment on the video. I mean, like 2 seconds. Just comment, and you're entered, right? Now, if you guys already have both those, some of you guys are like, hey, could you just send me, one of these, something of equal or lesser value, or a couple times a few of you guys are like, well, I'd rather have this blaster instead. No problem. I'll just send it to you right off Amazon or Target or wherever it's from. So, a big thank you to everybody who has visited the Etsy shop and ordered anything. It has been a wild 4 months, and I keep pushing, man. I keep pushing with all of these kits and everything, you know, that we have here. So again, if you guys just joined the stream, I mean, literally go back and watch some of the other stuff about the kits, because we have a new kit that we announced earlier for the big rig, which I think is going to be freaking ridiculous, which is going to be due out here anytime. So I just, again, I cannot sit here and be like, you know, I can't thank you guys enough. So could you imagine doing a Cyber Monday? I could see that. I could see that. I could also see myself doing a little sponsoring for your thing here. Once all my printers are non-being used, they are literally running 24/7. It's like I almost need more, and I have 5. You guys, they are running 24/7 to kind of keep up with all your guys' orders. And it's hard to kind of design things at the same time because, right, if you're going to print something like just this barrel, I mean, that takes 10 hours, 9 hours. So you got to machine down for 9 hours just to hope that the tweak that you guys are doing is going to work. But, again, I can't thank you guys enough for all the stuff here. Aeon Pro in Canada is almost expensive as the Nexus. I heard. I don't know what's going on with you guys up there in Canada, man. Some of your guys' stuff is pricey. Like, I just can't believe some of the prices up there, but I guess it's just the way stuff is right now. It's kind of different. But, yeah. So I have a lot of stuff coming up this week that I'm going to be announcing, or in the next week once the giveaway on the 28th is done. So I just wanted to throw that out there. What is the next topic? We are your Nexus Pro arrives Tuesday. Ooh, dude, you're gonna love that thing, man. You're gonna love that thing. It is, the feel of it is so much more better than the Aeon. The Aeon for me was always like, it's hard to prime, right? It was like, ugh. And when I watched your video, Nerf Talk, I was like, yeah, you're having the same issue as me. It's hard to prime. But with the Nexus Pro pump, oh man, that thing's a brutalizer. It's a good thing. And it kind of sucks that I lost to the sniper challenge. Oh, that's unbelievable. That is unbelievable. The camo edition. Oh yeah, you got this one right here. Oh my gosh. You got that one, right? Woo! Gosh, this thing is an absolute. I mean, I would love to do that paint job myself. And the thing about this paint job that I kind of mentioned in my review video is it's kind of like this matte finish on all of these. I think it looks really, really good. I mean, really, really good. And at all of my Nerf battles, I have yet to see anybody pull this thing out. I see people use the regular version, but I have yet to see anybody use that or the Midas Touch Gold version, which is kind of crazy. I got my boom dozer for taking out tank zombies and lockdown HVZ online. Nice. Now, does your boom dozer only use Mega XL darts? See, when I look at your North Cal Nerf Club, like, I have no idea if you've ordered one. I've sold like maybe like 4 or 5 of the boom dozer things. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if you're one that got one. Yeah, the big rig, you know it. Zakuzan, the big rig. Like I said, you throw one of these shells in here that has 6 half-length darts. Boom! You shoot it out there. You twist it. You probably got another one down here. You just throw it up there, put it in, fire, go, dump it, go. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, guys. Like I said, if you guys are just joining the stream right now, make sure you go back and watch that all about the big rig, because it's freaking ridiculous. It is freaking ridiculous. Yeah, it is kind of tiny. Look at that. Okay, so on to topic number 8, giveaways Dart Zone MK3. That is correct. So when we ordered these, we ordered 4. And I was like, what am I doing? I don't need 4. But I thought that they were going to be sold out. They are kind of hard to get depending on where you want to, where you order them from. But yes, we got a couple of these bad boys. So these are my 2 that I've unopened. I've opened 2 other ones. Now, when we got it, we did get one of them that was, I mean, it was super heavily damaged from FedEx. And then another package was kind of beat up, but it was okay. That's why in the video where I did the review, I don't think I portrayed that clearly in the beginning. I was like, what happened to my box? And then I should have dressed up as like a delivery person, right? Instead of people going like, why is XFox riding it over with his bike, and why did he drop kick it? But they were pretty bad shape. One of them had a cracked shell. Like, I don't know what they did to my box, but the other box was pretty bad with but the blaster was okay. The other one, the blaster was not okay. But I plan to give 2 of these away, at least, if not 1. This is going to be the next giveaway. So, right, some of you guys are going to pick that thing up. So, I am super pumped for somebody to get that because, man, it's a crazy blaster. And it's probably going to be the biggest giveaway price-wise that I've given away. But come closer to December, I really want to give back to you guys and start giving away a ton of stuff because, again, with the Etsy shop going, all your orders, all the support, I just want to make sure that I can, give you guys that cool stuff before December comes up. So, I cannot wait to whoever gets this. I just cannot wait for them to be like, dude, XFox, I won this. I won an MK3. Unbelievable. Like, that's an awesome prize. And don't think for a second, Nerf Talk, I haven't forgot about the Megalodon. I got a video for it, but right, it takes a little time. I'm not all the way done with it, but I just wanted to give you guys that dude, I'm so pumped. I am so pumped for this. Like, yeah, oh gosh, I'm so pumped to give one away because I just like seeing you guys be like, yeah. But it's got to be something special. I don't know. It's got to be something special. So I'm trying to think of ideas that people can do because that's a hefty blaster. You're talking about what was like $130, $140. I mean, I don't know. I want to do like a challenge type thing. I don't know. But yeah, the Striker, Striker's good. That's coming up here in like, what's today's date? It's coming in like 5 days, 6 days. Someone's going to win a Striker. And the Conquest, man, you guys, don't be sleeping on that Conquest. The Conquest is really, really good. That's an amazing blaster. Technically, you could shoot a Mega XL dart out of the modded Jolt. 350, oh my god. Woo! Woo! So someone, yeah. I just know shipping to Canada is at least going to be, that box is at least going to be $50. So it is what it is, right? I already got it. I want someone to win it. If someone wins it in Canada, boom, there you go, But I mean, I have a couple. And you did send me that Megalodon there, Nerf Talk. So maybe, I don't know. I got to I don't know yet. Yeah, the MK. Gosh, that's so ridiculous. Yeah, that's it. I mean, that's all the topics that I had, guys. I mean, I went through them kind of quick. I just wanted to kind of catch everybody up because I haven't done a live stream in probably like 3 weeks. I've just been so busy with the kits for the buckshot for the double crusher. Just engineering this and trying to think of ways to get this to work, get this to be seated is tough. It's hard, and it's not like my thing that I do every day. As you guys know, I'm a software engineer. I don't ever do stuff like this. I don't ever think, oh yeah, it's tapered. I got to do this. What's the best way to use the smart AR system in here and make it work like normal? It's tough stuff. And then thinking, you know what, I want to give maximum performance or I want to give maximum value to you guys when you order the kit. So instead of just doing the 2 items, like I mentioned, I started throwing in those dart holders, and I was like, man, that blue though sure looks good back there instead of the orange. So again, a lot of you guys who have ordered the kit, the buckshot kit here, got a couple of these, right? I threw a couple of them in, but now I'm probably going to give you guys the choice to be like, look, do you guys want the blues or even the blue tips, right, to make it look like a little bit different. So, oh yeah, one thing that I don't have on there for a lot of people who are ordering the inline kits. Typically, you'd get a barrel like this. Well, this is down in the clear tube. Typically, you'd get a barrel like that. But if you guys remember, we started 3D printing our barrels just because I can kind of control the chamfer and everything a little better. You still get the same FPS, so probably in the next 10 kits, I only got about 10 of these left before I start doing all 3D printed. So anybody who gets the kit here in the future, yeah, you're just note that if you get the 3D printed one, it is the same thing. It's just going to be 3D printed instead of those. Sometimes I get these and they're bent, they're warped, and it's been a real hassle to get these in normal, good condition without them being just absolutely trash. Like, it's probably like 60-70% of these that I get are bad. So I have to start this whole thing with Amazon. It's been a nightmare. But when I 3D printed them, I'm like, okay, well, I can control everything about it. Where it starts, where it ends, the correct chamfer on the end so it sits in the thing right. So, yep. Old Busby snipers are great for CQB. They are. They're kind of hard to find, though, those old Busby snipers. Did someone say, is your favorite animal a fox? Mine? Are you talking about me, Art Boy? Are you going to try some Christmas themed stubbies? Whew, that's a good idea. That is a good idea. I haven't thought about it. Because coming up with an idea and a design like on the outside, it's hard. It's hard then to execute it. Like you guys seen some of the ones where I wanted to make like a dragon one that was like dripping blood, but it just came out looking so bad. You guys saw the rival one that I tried doing. I was gonna call it Hyper, where it was gray with a yellow, and it just looked friggin' horrible. Yeah, it was bad, and that takes a lot of my time because I'm spray painting, I'm dipping, oh man, it's a lot. Conquest is one of my favorites. Unique mechanic. Oh yeah, that Conquest, man. I feel like a lot of people are sleeping on it. It's a good blaster. It is. It's one of my faves so far. So one of my faves. Like a frosty one. I guess. Well, you guys remember I still have down here right by my feet how I had that all white XFKO where it was all white, which I thought was friggin' awesome. I still got that. I was gonna call it like whiteout. It's just I haven't got around to a cool concept. I mean, I like an all-white blaster, but I don't know. Yeah, I gotta put something on it, like other than just all white. But maybe you guys like all white. I don't know. We'll see. Also, Hasbro Pulse. There's an Aliens limited edition blaster. Yeah, I seen that. I think weren't you able to for that blaster? Weren't you able to pre-order it or something like that? But I thought people were complaining or something they didn't get it or something like that. So I'll probably make an all-white one. I don't know. I mean, I had the all-white. I didn't see what it would look like in a stubby version. I didn't see. I want something additional on it. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe an all-white one. Okay, but like, I don't know. Maybe like snowflakes or something. But then what would be the base color? I would have to have like a base color. So, I don't know. I don't know what the base color would be. Order quick until. Oh man. Yeah, I did have a quick sale. I had like a 15% off sale on my store really quick because I built a lot of inventory, and I was like, okay, I'm all caught up. And then you guys like hit me like all of a sudden for like 3 days in a row. You guys just, I think I had, I think I had like 15 orders in 3 days. You guys just depleted everything. And the thing is, I was throwing a bunch of extra stuff in, like to a lot of you guys. I was throwing just a ton of stuff in because I was like, here you go. Imagine the mega. Oh yeah, Zaku, dude. A Mega XL sniper, you know, is coming, and you also know an electronic version of a Mega XL blaster is coming. You know it. You know it. Do you have an idea what the slime one will be worth? So the regular XFKOs are 45. I would probably sell this for like 58. 10 or $12 extra, just because it takes me so much longer to do the paint job on it. But it'll be somewhere right in there. I think for most of the people who have already purchased an XFKO, I might give you guys first dibs on the special ones here. I don't know yet. I'm kind of on the fence of how I want to go about these. I'm probably, like I said, only going to make about maybe like 3 each a month, just because they take so long to do. It's not easy. It is not easy to color the whole thing. Yeah, and they're going to be low serials. I'm probably going to keep serial number 1 of each, and then, you know, you guys will get serials 2, 3, 4, stuff like that. What's up, Kingston Chambers? The End Strike Blazing Bow can shoot Mega XL. Yeah. Wait. What is the Nerf Talk? Is the Blazing Bow? Is that the same thing? Is that the same thing as? No, the Blazing. Okay, never mind. I'm thinking Blazing. I was thinking of something else. Man. So, I mean, that's all I had, guys. I mean, I just want to do a quick stream to catch everybody up, right, on kind of what's coming down the stream. What are the mods that we're working on? Again, if you guys are watching the stream right now, yeah, make sure you guys go back and watch the beginning of it, because we talked a lot about the new changes for the Double Crusher kit that we have, how we kind of simplified the AR system in here, where it's just a lot easier to manage, and you get a little bit better of an FPS increase comparison to how we had it originally. It's not a too bad of an increase, like 5 FPS, but whatever. And then, guys, we announced the kit for the big rig, so you can shoot 6 shots at once. And again, there's shell ejecting, which is kind of awesome. But yeah, I mean, I'm super excited for the next month or so because of the giveaways and everything that we have coming. And I cannot wait to give away that MK3 here to someone who wins it. I just need to figure out what you guys think as... I need to figure out what is going to be required for that. It's got to be something. Like, someone's going to have to make, like, a video or something. I don't know. Like, a challenge, a something. I don't know. It'll be something where you need to put a little bit extra into it to get it, because that is a hefty, hefty price. And the thing about this is, guys, is I purchased all of those MK3s. I purchased all these with my hard-earned money. I did not get one of these sent to me by Dart Zone. Maybe they'll send me one in the future, because I know a couple other people gave them away, but I think that was part of the condition when they got it sent to them by Dart Zone. For me, no. All my stuff I've purchased, except for some of these where, yeah, people did send me them. A lot of the stuff from XShot, or some of the stuff from Busby they've sent, but a lot of that stuff I've given away. So you should come up with a scar barrel for the Conquest, Striker, and Nexus. The scars I have in mind are way accurate. Yeah, the scar barrels are actually not that hard to print. They are not that hard to print. But to be honest, I don't think it helps with accuracy. I don't think it helps. It's pretty easy to create an insert for those. Have you seen the 3-shot mega? Have you seen the 3-shot mega shotgun for the Boomdozer? Yeah, I've seen that. Yep. I've seen the person who made a bunch of them, but I feel like when you make some of those, I feel like sometimes you don't actually test them. I feel like some people will make them, but they're not printing them. They're like, okay, theoretically this should fit, but you know what? I'm not going to print it, because those things take a while to print. So I just think they threw them out there, which is, you know, but it's still cool nonetheless. I could easily do that with the one that I have. Very, very easy. And that's why I went with the 4-shot on mine instead of the 5-shot. I went with 4 just because I felt like the 4-shot, you got the best range in FPS comparison to 5, where you don't get as much range. Yeah, Nerf Talk, a challenge. Like, I'm kind of like, I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know. It'll be like, you know, you got to, you know, to enter, you got to show me your favorite blaster shooting a cup. I don't know. It's got to be something, because it is such a pricey blaster. You know, when I'm looking at $50 or $60 blasters, I'm like, hey, those are still great things to get. And someone just pulled up here in a thing, but it is still great things to get. But that's why I'm kind of undecided on exactly what I want to do when it comes to that prize, because it's a pretty good prize. I just don't know yet. So I have seen the 3-dart Boomdozer. So 3 darts for me was okay. It just didn't have the 3 darts. It just wasn't enough out of the Boomdozer. I felt like the Boomdozer needed more coming out of it, right? You really needed to shoot like 4 or 5 darts. It's like a shotgun type blast. That's really what you needed. So yeah. And the Boomdozer, hopefully when mine's done printing, I did print one where it toggles. So as wherever my Boomdozer went. So on this, I had it where you can shoot 4, and then the next cylinder was a mega. So it kind of transitioned back and forth. But then everybody's like, oh, I want to have, you know, I want to be able to shoot the rival out of here. Then I want to shoot the Mega XL. Then I want to shoot the Boomdozer. It was kind of flip floppy. So I never could know what somebody wanted. So, but I mean, you guys, that's all I really had from today. I just kind of wanted to catch you guys up with everything that I've had and what's been coming down the line, especially with a lot of these kits that are coming out. And man, I think the Buckshot kit I've already sold like. I think it's been up for like a week and a half. I think I've sold like 16 kits. You guys completely trashed my inventory. I was like, I'm all cut up. I got you guys all cut up. And you guys completely trashed my inventory. So thank you for that. But that's all I had. Again, I got to give a big thanks to all you guys out there who are watching this stuff and liking and commenting on the videos. But yeah, that's all I had for today. And thanks again for watching, guys. See ya.